Are you staring in your closet every morning, wondering why it feels like nothing works? Or maybe you're overwhelmed by too much stuff, but it still feels like you have nothing to wear. Today, I'm sharing a super simple daily habit that you can start in 2025 that will completely transform your wardrobe and help you fall in love with your closet again. Best of all, it only takes a few minutes a day. And here's the deal. You don't need a massive shopping spree or an expensive wardrobe overhaul to feel great about your clothes. You just need consistency. This one small action done every day will make a huge difference. And by the end of the year, you'll have a closet filled with pieces you actually love to wear. Curious? Well, let's dive right in. Step one, commit to 10 minutes a day. Okay, first things first, I want you to set aside 10 minutes a day. I know life can get hectic, but trust me, 10 minutes is all you need, whether it's in the morning, during your coffee break, or before bed. This short window of time will become your style saving routine because this is about making a habit, just like brushing your teeth, and the results are so worth it. Step number two, declutter with a purpose. Each day, start small by choosing one section of your closet to evaluate. Don't try to take in the whole thing all at once because that's where the overwhelm and the decision fatigue sets in. So maybe today it's your blouses. Your jeans could be tomorrow, or even your accessories next week. And then I want you to ask yourself these two questions. Does it fit me right now? Does it reflect my current style and my current lifestyle? If the answer is no, it's time to let it go, or at least move it out of sight. I know for me, when I've gotten rid of clothes and I've been unsure, what I do is I take them, I box them up, and I take them to my garage. And I leave them in my garage for 6 months or a year. And if I haven't thought about those clothes or touched them, I get rid of it. I don't have to, if I haven't thought about it, gone. I've missed those items, they can go. And it's actually made me become much more in tune to what I like. And I can part with those things that aren't working for me any longer much quicker and much easier. It's kind of like a muscle that you have to flex once in a while. And the more you work on flexing that muscle and making that decision, the easier it gets. And like I said, you don't have to tackle everything at once. I don't want you to tackle everything at once. Do a little bit at a time. That is the beauty of doing this daily. And by the end of the month, imagine the difference it's going to make. The third step I have for you is to play dress up. It might sound silly, but one of the best ways to reconnect with your clothes and your wardrobe is to actually wear the clothes. Each day, pick up one item you haven't worn in a while and try it on. Style it with pieces you already love. And this is how you'll rediscover those hidden gems of your closet. Or you're going to realize that some things just aren't for you anymore, and that's okay. Either way, you're making progress with your wardrobe. Step number 4, journal or photograph your progress. This is another daily tip I have for you. I want you to document your journey. Because you're going to be working on just a little bit at a time, keeping track of those things will help you, all the changes that you've made will help you realize all of the progress you're actually making. So call it your style journal, and you're going to keep a simple style journal to jot down what you wore each day, how it made you feel, or which pieces you've decided to declutter. Or snap a quick photo of your outfit each day. By the end of the month, you're actually going to start to see patterns, like what colors you gravitate towards, what kind of silhouettes you really like, and you'll start to see a much clearer picture of your personal style. Step number 5, rotate and refresh. As you clear out the old, you're actually making room for the new. And like I said, this does not mean you need to clear out the things and then go add a whole bunch of new visual stuff. You don't. You can actually live a lot happier, a lot lighter, and a lot more curated and refined. And maybe this means you're pulling out those spring dresses in March or April and retiring the heavy sweaters that you wore all winter. Keeping your closet seasonal may seem like an unnecessary task, but it really makes your closet feel fresh and exciting, even without buying a single new piece. What you're doing is you're making room for the clothes that are current and fit your lifestyle today and that season. And if you don't have room, I've talked about this before, move those non out of season items either off to the side, to the back of your closet, store them under your bed or in a spare bedroom or in a spare closet so that they get out of your visual way so you can see only the clothes that you're wearing now for the season that fit you currently and are your lifestyle. And I want you to remember while you're doing this that it's all about progress, not perfection. We're just doing a little bit at a time, a little bit each day, so that it's manageable, so that you're rediscovering what you love and you're really connected to those clothes that you wear. And you don't have to overhaul everything overnight. By dedicating a few minutes each day to this habit, you'll feel lighter, more confident, and so much more in control of your own wardrobe. And by the end of 2025, you'll have a closet that sparks joy every time you open it. Now, let me know in the comments, what's the first thing you're going to tackle in your closet? And I also want to know if you're ready to commit to this habit for 2025. If so, drop a yes in the comments below. If you want to feel more stylish and confident every day, check out my next video.